Hi everyone and welcome. This is Radzy from Always Shining in the Light of Love, and this is our final video recording for 2013. I think that is absolutely fabulous. We have had an amazing year. We have gone through a lot, awakened through a lot, and irrespective of the minor energy fluctuations that we have seen across the year, I think it has been pretty much a really big year for all of us because of the awakening that we've had, because of the amount of love that we see around ourselves, and we see people embracing their divinity, embracing their human consciousness, and embracing that we are far much more than what meets the eye. So with that, I am here to do our final video recording for 2013, and it gives me immense joy to be here and to share this wisdom with all of you. It is indeed such an honor and privilege to be able to do this, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for coming here sorry, and for listening to what I have to say, and for giving me encouragement, and for all your kind words and love-filled messages, and everything that you've given me. Thank you. And with that, we shall begin our final year's guidance. This is again for December 23rd through December 31st, 2013. And for this guidance, I think I would like to come back to probably the most used oracle deck for me for 2013. Our very familiar Archangel Michael guided, because of his picture on the cover, the Blue Angel Oracle deck. And with that, a deck which I did not use much at all in this year, but felt a great pull towards this energy, and for that, Goddess Guidance makes an appearance in this video reading. So I will start with Goddess Guidance. I have already cleared the deck and aligned it to everyone's highest good, and I will be pulling out 3 messages. So 3 messages from Goddess Guidance and 3 messages from Blue Angel Oracle is how I think we will go about this, because this is an 8 to 9 day reading, so I think it sort of helps if you have a lot more to look at and understand with. So let's see, 3 cards. Okay, done. And 3 cards. Oops, sorry. And 3 cards from the Blue Angel Oracle deck as well. Okay. 1, I'm sorry, 2 and 3. Sorry, I've got to just pick this one up. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So the first card which comes from Goddess Guidance is Abundancia. Abundancia. Yes, and it is prosperity, and of course it's the festive season, so a great time for love, for prosperity, for joy, to count our blessings, and to just live a very happy life. No matter what is happening around us, within we're always very happy. Within we can find that center where we are connected to the divine source and just absolutely happy for what has happened to us, what we have become as a person, and the evolution that we have gone through within. The sort of conscious decision making that has happened throughout the year and will happen in the next 8 to 9 days as well, which is leading to a time of inner prosperity. I was going to say that this is the festive season, and of course it's a great time to celebrate love. But then we always have some people or situations around us which aren't a very happy occasion, and they do remind us to be grounded, and they do remind us of being connected always to the earth. And I think therefore more than abundance in terms of outer abundance, it's more an inner abundance. And that's why I want to focus on inner abundance and inner evolution, inner understanding of how we are and what we have done so far and what we have achieved so far. So a celebration of that rather than what is there outside us. So take this time to celebrate you, basically, is what I'm saying. The next card comes from Vesta and Home, and this seems very predictable because we are in the Christmas season, in the final days of 2013. It's as if the backward countdown to 2014 has indeed begun, and therefore of course there will be a sense of prosperity, but I want to talk about inner prosperity. And when it comes to home, it's again understanding that our true home is with the divine consciousness, and it is a time to really, really celebrate our home, and which is within us, and celebrate the love which is within us. Of course, there is a message pretty blatantly clear that your home and your situations regarding your home are improving because Vesta is here. But what I'm trying to say is that going beyond that and understanding what home is, and home is within us. Sometimes we close our eyes and just take a few deep breaths and look within, and we find home. And understanding that our home isn't too far, and our home isn't made of bricks. It's made of energy, it's made of frequencies, it's made of vibrations. When you're thinking of home, think in terms of vibrations, energy, love, inner love, self-love. And that's so going beyond. I think a general message is, of course, going beyond what is in the physical realm to actually understanding what it means on a deeper level. So that's again a process that we are going through together, and we are learning from it every day. The third card for us is Athena, Inner Wisdom, and I think it just sort of beautifully combines everything, because I'm saying it's everything is inside. Prosperity is inside, home is inside, everything's inside here, hidden. And think in terms of vibrations and frequencies and love, and you will find it. And Athena is here to tell you that there is inner wisdom, and you are asked to follow the inner wisdom, the guidance that you have, the intuition that you have, because you've gone through so much in the year, and you've emerged as a phoenix, rising above everything and focusing deeper and deeper in the heart center. So use that and awaken that and work with that as you finish off 2013. And now moving on to the 3 cards from Blue Angel Oracle, we will see what Archangel Michael guided energies have for us today. The first message from them is Angel of Hearts, and the sub message is truth. And this card speaks to me of, again, this reading is all going within, so I'm going to go beyond what is physically accessible to something which is more deep, and to help you sort of get that message as well. So when you look at this Angel of Hearts, you're looking at this wonderful angel with her wings spread, and she's there, she's pretty fluid, and a lot of hearts around, a lot of energy around her, a lot of love around her. But the message that comes to me is standing in your power, standing in your truth. You have, through this year, and this might seem like an end of the year reading, but I just want to recap everything that's happened and sort of bring it, tie it towards the end and end 2013 with closure. That's what I'm trying to do here. So we have gone through a lot in 2013, and what that has really helped us with is to come from a place of our truth. A lot of the times when I remember we began 2013, it was more of, there were a lot of wonderful spiritual inspirational leaders out there, and they had some wonderful things to say, and what we were doing at that point was simply listening to them, simply believing in their work, and simply sort of saying yes to their work. But now what we've started to do is we've started to make our own work. We have taken what we needed, we have dropped what was not required, and what we have done is we have brought in action, personal action, and therefore created our own truths. We have made our own quotes, we have made our own stories, we have discovered our own brilliance, and we are standing in the light of our truth. And therefore, as we finish 2013, we realize that we have truly done a lot of work on ourselves and set up a path for ourselves. I'm not saying that we have walked on that path a lot. Some of us may have, some of us are still beginners like me, still beginning on the path that was discovered in 2013. So we are sort of coming into emergence, or I would say emerging as our own wonderful truths rather than following other people's truths. We are creating our truths, we are discovering our talents, we are truly awakening to our greatest potential as cosmic beings of love and grace. I think that ties in with inner work that we have done, which is again commendable, extremely commendable. The next card for us is Beyond the Storm, and it says protection. And what it says is, of course, that you're protected, but you have braved a lot of things. You have come out as a person who is strong, who has their own values, and who knows what needs to be done and what actions one needs to take. You are your own person. And beyond the storm, that's what I see. I see you as your own person. You have emerged from a lot and come out from your truth. So you've braved everything, you have braved every circumstance, and you have come out, finding bits of your truth and truly emerging into your light, which is great. 2013, after 12 with the whole ascension thing, I remember how last year this time it was all about, the world's coming to an end and all of that, and now we're just so past that. But yeah, we have emerged. We have acknowledged ourselves, we have acknowledged our worth, and we're walking on that planet, on this planet with that thought of our true worth. And it just gives us a lot of power to walk with truth and honor and respect. And finally, I think a fiery end to 2013. This card says Mercurius, volatility. But what I see is this red blazing sun, and lots of power. So lots and lots and lots of power to you, like more power to you. Inner power, power from outside. You know, as you have emerged from within, from your hiding, you have come out, and your strength has changed things around you. And that's a natural process where when you start to change things within, things in the outside or automatically change. It's as if that healing or that work that you're doing is just passed on to the others automatically. It's done. And that's what has happened. And therefore, you are a huge, immense source of power for yourself, of course, and for others as well. So I see this red blazing sun, there's a sunrise, there is power, there is grace, there is love. It's fluid, it's power in dance motion. It's soft, it's gentle, it's in motion, but yet it is strength, it is power, it is the immense capability to do things, and that comes from emerging from our truth. So the goddess deck, I want to say, focused on a lot of inner work. So we had inner prosperity, inner growth, inner understanding. We had, let me see, we went back to home, inner home. So going within and understanding that our home is within, and inner wisdom was Athena in the final three cards. And again, using your inner wisdom with the inner work that you've been doing. And when we came to the Archangel Michael cards, the energy is all about the work that we've done, how it's manifested. So it has manifested in you as a powerful sun. It has manifested in you braving through the storms and emerging with your truth, which of course then it goes on to inner wisdom. And then it has been about just standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing with love. And that just connects with your inner prosperity, because when you are content and happy within, that love and that power and that contentment is what then travels to people around you. So it's been a wonderful year, like I started, and the end is going to be equally beautiful. It is going to be tying up ends. It is going to be about saying that we have gone through a lot, or you've gone through a lot, or I've gone through a lot, and I've learned a lot. And therefore, with the end of 2013, these are my achievements. I will have some disappointments as well. That's fine, we all do, but write them down and burn them, and let them go. You acknowledge them, but you also let them go. And you write about what you want to achieve in 2014. So that's a sort of activity which you can do, which I highly, highly recommend, is take a piece of paper and write down your achievements for 2013 and fill it up, because you have way too many. And I know that you have way too many, so keep writing, because you'll have lots to write about. Then take a piece of paper and write about some of your disappointments, or actually all of your disappointments, where you think that you would have done things differently, or things didn't work out as you had expected, which happens, and you write about them, but then you also release them, because they're expectations, and the disappointments are because there were certain expectations which were not met. So you release them, you burn that paper of disappointments, and you say you let go of any resentment that you may have, or anything with regards to those disappointments. And then that's a closure to 2013. You've had a wonderful year. You remember the good things always. Remember the good experiences. take away the lessons from whatever you have to, and then build a wonderful 2014 list where you have an idea of what you want to accomplish, what you want to do, where you want to be in 2014. And let's get the energy jazzed up for a wonderful 2014, because it is time to close 2013, and we must do that with a big bang, because indeed it has been wonderful and gracious. And with that, I thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being here, for sharing your love, for sharing every like, every comment, every share, every picture, every post, everything, for being there. And I complete another year of Always Shining. And we started on 2nd January 2012, and 2nd January 2014 marks 2 years, and this year has been incredible, to say the least. And I want to thank you, because you are the reason it has been incredible, and you're the reason it has been so inspiring. And thank you so much for believing in my work, for believing in what I do. And I hope that you will always send best wishes, because I do the same. I send you my bestest of wishes, and pray that everything happens for the best and highest good. And with that, and a final goodbye from me in 2013 to you. Namaste. Thank you.